Your brother's one door down.
But don't be scared.
You seem a little scared yourself.
I am a little scared.
What are you scared about?
Scared that my brother is alone in a strange place. I'm scared that your friend's gonna go kick the shit out of him, and then he's gonna come back and kick the shit out of me. I mean, if he does, it's all right, but I'd rather he didn't. But if there's something in these stories that you don't like me, take it out on me, because my brother gets easily frightened. He doesn't understand these kinds of things, and he's had nothing to do with these stories anyways. I've only ever read them to him, and I think it's completely unfair that you got him down here in the fucking first place, and I think you should go down there and let him out right now, right fucking now!
I bet you're all adrenaline now, aren't you? Oh, ooh, just shouted at a policeman, and ooh, probably shouldn't have, but ooh, I got really angry, and ooh. Calm the fuck down, all right? What do you think we are, animals? No, well, we're not animals. We deal sometimes with animals. We're not animals. Your brother will be fine, I give you my word. This three-gibbet crossroads. This doesn't have your theme, it seems.
What theme?
You know, your theme. Some little kid gets fucked up, your theme.
I don't have themes. Some of them just come out that way. That's not a theme.
Although in a bleak way, I guess it does have your theme.
I don't have themes. I've written, what, like 400 stories, maybe 10 or 20 have children in?
Have murdered children in them?
So what, this is about stories with murdered children in? Do you think I'm trying to say go out and murder children?
No, I'm not trying to say you're trying to say go out and murder children. Are you trying to say go out and murder children?
No. No fucking way, are you kidding? I'm not trying to say anything at all, that's my whole thing.
Oh, I know, your whole thing. The first duty of the story.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. This three-gibbet crossroads.
If there are children in them, it's incidental. If there are politics in them, it's incidental. It's accidental.
Except, here's the thing. Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
No, I'm sorry.
If I ask you a question outright, or if I go with my eyes, like go ahead and say something, you know, with my eyes, then go ahead and say something. But if I'm in the middle of something,
I know, I'm sorry.
then you're fucking doing it again. Did I ask you a question outright? Did I go with my eyes? Go ahead and say something.
No.
No, I didn't, did I? Did I? See, that was an outright question, and I did go with my eyes. Go ahead and say something.
Sorry, I'm just a little nervous.
You have a right to be nervous.
I know.
No, I don't think you heard me. I said you have a right to be nervous.
Why?
This three-gibbet crossroads, what are you trying to tell us in this story?
I'm not trying to tell you anything. It's a puzzle without a solution.
Well, what is a solution?
There isn't one. It's a puzzle without a solution.
Well, I think there's a solution, but then, you know, I'm really clever.
Well, I mean, you're right to wonder what the solution could be, but the truth is, there isn't one. Because there is nothing worse, is there, than the two things it says?
There's nothing worse.
Is there?
A man wakes up in an iron gibbet he's been left to starve to death in. He knows he was guilty of the crime they put him in there for, but he cannot remember what the crime was. Across the crossroads from him are two other gibbets. There's a placard outside one that reads rapist. There's a placard outside the other that reads murderer. There's a dusty skeleton inside the rapist's cage. There's a dying old man inside the murderer's cage. Our man can't read the placard outside his own cage, so he asks the old man to read it for him, to find out what he's done. The old man looks at the placard, looks at our man, then spits in his face in disgust. Some nuns come along. They say prayers over the dead murderer, They give food and water to the old murderer. Yeah, they read our man's crime. The life drains away from them and they walk away in tears. A highwayman comes along, He looks over the old rapist without much interest. He sees the murderer, smashes the lock off his cage, and sets him free. He comes to our man's cage. He reads his crime. The highwayman smiles slightly. Our man smiles back slightly. The highwayman raises his gun and shoots him through the heart. As our man lies dying, he screams out, "Just tell me what I've done." The highwayman